Probably best to stay away from the water today. It is going to be rough and choppy out there. WPTV News Channel 5's Johan Hoffman is live in Chopper 5. Hey, Yo, not much of a change since earlier this morning. Some pretty big surf.
Oh yeah, Holly. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Pilot Josh and myself over Juneau Beach. What's changed is basically the tide goes from low to now we're at around a high tide here, and it's from that northeaster that they had over the weekend up in the northeastern part of the United States. Well, let me show you Juneau Pier. Juneau Pier is shut down. Lake Worth Pier shut down, and we are just going up and down the coastline showing you how some of these big waves are coming in. It's not historical proportion. It's a big northeaster, but we've seen much bigger than this. But right there at the end of the pier, you can see how it's just coming up and just taking it. Big sea sets coming through here. Good about 10 feet, maybe even 12 to 15 feet on some big sets here. But you can see all the way up from the Treasure Coast down into the Palm Beaches and southern Palm Beaches. Definitely around Boynton Beach or Manalapan, and certain sections of Palm Beach at high tide. You have it coming up here, up around the dunes right here, especially along A1A, but they're doing good. They're actually holding up pretty well throughout here so far. We're going to keep heading north and check out how the Treasure Coast is looking, and keep giving you some pretty good shots here throughout the morning here on today on 5 here at 11 o'clock. But so far so good. If you swim, best to stay away from the beach. Experienced boaters going out the inlets, good captains know what to do. If you're just a weekend boater, stay away from the seas, because they will take advantage of someone that doesn't know how to do the boating here in the Florida seas. That's how it looks up here in Chopper 5. I'm Johan Hoffman. Back to you.
Here in Lake Worth, the waves are pretty impressive as well, especially from the bottom right down over here. Double red flags again flying here on the beaches. You are not able to access the beach at all. In fact, lifeguards have blocked off the parts of the shore again because of the wave heights here. Take a look at video from Jupiter. The waves there are at least 10 feet. The water was powerful enough to overtake the jetties this morning, and the peak of it really is right now. Here in Lake Worth, the situation is as serious. A lifeguard said he's seen waves upwards of 10 feet as well. As I mentioned, the beach is off limits to beachgoers as erosion is a concern. The lifeguard stands are still here, and there's not much that can be done in the form of moving them, just because you can't really bring in a crane to take them off the beach. But people from up north say they are glad they're seeing the impacts of the northeaster from Florida and not back home in New Jersey.
Well, it was such a big storm, and for it to affect the Atlantic down here was really something, because you know, it's so far away. But it's very, very impressive. Mother Nature, she does what she wants to do, I think.
Yeah, don't mess with her, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No
absolutely.
way.
You don't want to mess with her.
Yesterday, there was a close call in Jupiter. This is video sent in by our U reporter, Tom Gaffney. The little girl is seen being swept into the water. She was on the jetty. The waves was so powerful, it swept her under the guardrail. Luckily, the little girl only suffered a cut to her head and is expected to be okay. But again, this is just a reminder as to why you need to be careful out here and why they are taking the necessary precautions to, again, close down the pier, not only here, but also in Juneau Beach. We're live in Lake Worth. I'm Andrew Ruiz for WPTV News Channel 5.